Get the afterglow of light bathing the Mississippi River in the Crescent City, New Orleans. We're coming at you from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Cannon in at the 1 spot. So it's the Rockets now, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Cannon kicks to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Lets a floater go. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Indiana.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one misses.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, they're doing something right.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Passes it. Clock at 6. Holiday, the pass to Z. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Z's got his second basket of the game.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
On defense, New Orleans. There's the dish to Ariza. Feeds to Harden. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Now, here is Harden. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Here is Howard. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Gordon. Jones cannot hit. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Well, looking back at that last game between these two teams, they lost the game. I thought the difference was that they were badly out-rebounded inside, and it's so tough to win a game when you can't secure that ball.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Kevin McHale. One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosiveness to go by you if you overcommit and finish or get himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin, we'll see how they do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. That's good. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night. And Clark, talking about rebounding, I'm sure that this team has been reminded of that by the coaching staff.
Without question, and you can't be surprised to see them really crash the boards in this one. They needed to get some second chance points, and their defense needed to limit the offensive rebounds at the other end. Definitely that was a focus for them, controlling and handling both backboards.
Just 4 to shoot. Harden's shot is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Gordon. Davis with a screen on Harden. Gordon dishes to Holiday. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Jones. Cannon kicks to Jones. Harden inside the three-point line, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Holiday, here we go. Ariza with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Cannon, the pass to Ariza. The feed to Jones. Pass to Cannon. Shot clock at 5. Harden inside the three-point line. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Howard hits them both. Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
Now here's Evans. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers. Z, the pass to Evans. Tipped away. To the middle. Unloads from 9, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
First personal foul, 2 seconds.
Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for New Orleans. Austin Rivers comes in for Eric Gordon. Houston making a switch here. The Pelicans have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. Now, here is Harden, averaging 26 points a game. That's good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Holiday dishes to Rivers, and Holiday kicks to Rivers. Pass to Evans. The pass to Z. Soft touch off the glass. Z's got 8.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
Beverly with the ball, averaging 8 points a game. The rebound by Z. Z's got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday, the pass to Evans. Wide open. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The wide open look here for Terry. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Holiday, the pass to Z. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Anderson's shot is off. Houston's gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Harden outside. They set the pick. Passes it to Papanicolaou. He feeds it to Terry. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
New Orleans making some changes here. Ashik comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Drew Holiday. Montejunas is checked in for the Rockets. No good from Z.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. A wide open look here for Terry. And another 3 for Houston.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Now, here is Fredette, averaging 6 points per contest. Rivers passes to Z. To halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Z's got 10 points in the game.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second-chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's Beverly, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. ...20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the shot is good.
Boy, such
outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Fredette dishes to Anderson. To the inside. Here's Z. A beautiful reverse layup. Z's got 12.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Welcome back, folks. Changes here. Z's checked in for Usher. Evans comes in for Anderson, and it's Holiday in for Fredette. Houston with a big group substitution here. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Then there's Howard. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Papa Nicolo in at the 4.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
And with the Pelicans getting the franchise big like they did with Davis always helped. And they're also active in acquiring talent to grow around him.
Houston leading by 17. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Z in the last matchup against the Clippers was simply superb. He finished with 31 points and really controlled the glass, pulling down over 20 rebounds. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that call. They don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
For the Pelicans, getting young talent is one thing, and they want to make sure, Clark, that they got the right talent to fit alongside their stars.
Kevin, I really think sometimes the cohesiveness and the fitting of the parts is overlooked and undervalued. And the Pelicans are trying to make that a real priority. Not only do we want talent, but we want us to fit together nicely. And you got to give them kudos for that.
That's a good point. Pelicans trail by 20. Holiday, the pass to Z. Back to Holiday. No luck on the running jump shot.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. First in field goal percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Now here's Evans, averaging 13 points a contest. Davis. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Monteunitas is checked in for Dwight Howard. Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs, or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard, but this is a team that's held a winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. 1:19 left here in the second. Outside Holiday. Pass to Z. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. A quick check now. The 2K leaderboard in the league's best rebounders at the 2-guard slot since the All-Star break. James Harden, number 1.
And you know what he gives away in terms of size to other big men down low, he makes up for with his agility and determination. That's what makes him such an outstanding rebounder.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to one thing you said there, Steve, is determination. You can't be as good a rebounder as he is from the 2-guard spot without significant determination and effort. I mean, and he brings it every night.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here is Holiday. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Yeah, he picked the spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
And the Rockets with possession here after the three-pointer from Z. It's Harden with the drive. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
11 seconds on the shot clock. 11.
Dishes it to Moniunas. And he gets it to go. Moniunas has got 6.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Holiday, the pass to Z. Back to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Baseline jumper, and that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Rockets on top.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
I mean, switching sides is going to help for sure. I swear that rim we're shooting at was off. It was like a carnival ring or something, or an oval or something, not a circle. You feel me? Man, once we switch sides, we'll be the team with the advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Let's hope you have time to cover it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after half.
Okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better basketball.
Not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Z out there with Davis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. James Harden-Clarke voted by a majority of NBA GMs last season as the #1 shooting guard in the entire league.
Really hard to argue that, Kevin. I mean, he's an elite scorer, second in the league in free throw attempts per game last season, and he's also a really, really good passer. Able to make his teammates better because he draws so much attention, and he's a crafty and willing passer.
Rockets leading by 20. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are rated ahead of him, but the key is winning. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you. The Rockets making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
And Harden hand in glove with the Rockets' offensive philosophy. 80% of his shot attempts come from either beyond the arc or in the paint. That combination of shooting with slashing ability a real key to his effectiveness.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston.
And James Harden among the league leaders in scoring and scoring efficiency for 2 seasons running. Even bad shots for most players are average ones for him with his great skill level. And the other thing that makes him such a potent scorer, he gets to that foul line to the tune of about 10 times a game.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the pass to Z. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about a terrific game for Z. He's got 21 points and a block.
I had no idea we'd be seeing a performance like this one today.
Totally dominant. I mean, pure domination.
Moniunas is checked in for Dwight Howard. Here's Canaan, guarded by Holiday. Canaan kicks to Harden. Jones with the screen on Gordon. Now the dish to Ariza. Another miss by Houston. Back to Harden. On the wing, Jones. Goes back up. He dishes it to Cannon. Ariza outside with the shot. Ariza with another miss. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Houston.
That's his second personal foul. Checking in for the Rockets. Jason Terry. The
Pelicans trailed by 19.
All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Z. Leans inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that one.
Al Harden, 14 points for him. On the wing, Jason Terry. This one for 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Anderson in for Tyreek Evans. Holiday attacking. Z the pass to Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Shot from 12, and the basket by Harden. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today, and just as hot as he was last time out.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the shot is good. That's 28 points for Z.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Jones with the screen on Gordon. Shot off the pick. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Z's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gordon dishes to Holiday. Out to the right wing. Z the pass to Ashe. He goes up again. Rejected by Jones. Harden outside. He kicks to Terry. Right side Jones. Terry dishes to Harden. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass, they're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Rockets. Beverly's checked in. Jones kicks to Terry. Feeds it to Beverly. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Pass to Motiejunas. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. This season nearly complete. You look at Texas. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. Of course, there's the Rockets. They find themselves in the 7th spot.
When I look at New Orleans, I mean, they put it all together this season, vaulting solidly into the playoff picture as the regular season winds down, and that makes them dangerous, as we all know.
And for a team that's made so much progress, it's important to make a dent come playoff time. They're not going to be satisfied just getting there. I mean, they want to do some damage once they take part in the playoffs.
Jones drives in. And here's Beverly. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Papanicolo, the pass to Beverly. Here's Ariza. That one off the back iron and out.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and
That allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do this spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Puts up the baby hook. Houston moving it around. Papanicolo, the pass to Terry. Houston needs to get a shot off. Ariza no luck.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Rivers. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Kicks it to Gordon. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Now the feed to Rivers. Pass to Z. A second chance effort. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Z's got 34 points.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And it's Terry off the drive. That drops. Terry's got 11.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Pelicans trail by 10. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. The shot's good from Z.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Beverly, the pass to Papanicolo. On the wing, Jones. And there's the pass to Papanicolo. Back to Jones. 26 seconds left in the third. Can't get it to fall. Rivers with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Rivers passes to Z. Down low, a Sheik. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now here's Beverly. 3 seconds left. Misses the layup.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Well, it's been And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Patrick Beverly out there with Cannon. Then it's Harden. Then there's Howard. And it's Papanicolo in at the 4 slot. Holiday goes in. The stupendous finish in traffic. Holiday's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pelicans. Houston leading by 3. Beverly with the ball. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Off the pick. And that one goes long. Here's Holiday. Throws it up high.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
Oh, that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Howard with a screen on Anderson. Over in the corner, Beverly. Back to Harden. He feeds it to Cannon. In low to Howard. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
They set the pick. Anderson right side. Holiday against Harden. And Holiday, here we go. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Timberwolves game. That should be a close one.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Houston.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Gordon's checked in for Ryan Anderson. And a switch here also for Houston. Monty Eunice is checked in for Patrick Beverly. Passes to Z. Shot clock at 6. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
There's a good screen. It's Harden with the drive. He used that pick just right.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Evans dishes to Holiday. Back to Evans. Pass to Z. Floats a runner. It's rebounded by Houston. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Houston making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Kanan. Dishes to Ariza. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by Z.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Eric Gordon on the wing, guarded by Hart. Davis, the pass to Z. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Rockets making a change here. Dorsey's checked in.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve. Well, he's been having a tough game from the line, but that's more what we're used to seeing from him.
They set the screen. Ariza kicks to Harden. And blocked. They get it back. Another shot. Dorsey, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
Here's Kanan. There's the dish to Hart. There's the triple. Kept wide by Houston. And Davis sends it back. Holiday with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Gordon kicks to Holiday. He dishes it to Evans. There's the pick to take the lead. That doesn't go either for Evans. For Houston, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Ariza outside. He kicks to Harden. To the inside. And Jones slams it in. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
See the pass to Davis. Davis sets a screen. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot denied. Here's Kanan, guarded by Holiday. Cannon can't hit.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
See the pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Evans. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Evans has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Blacks check in. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Thank you, Doris. Davis setting the pick for Holiday to take the lead. It's rebounded by Houston.
Once he had to change the shot because of the hand in his face, you knew he wasn't going to make it.
Riza dishes to Cannon. Harden outside, feeds it to Cannon. Trying to find Jones, he gets it to him. The Rockets again can't hit. And they're in position to take the lead.
You know what? A bucket here would mean a bunch at this stage of the game.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Evans against Ariza. Z puts up the baby hook, and he banks that one home. Z's got 45 points. Whoa, Nelly.
Listen to that.
That shot was from this gigantic crowd.
That was huge, guys. Absolutely huge.
Yunus is checked in for the Rockets. Harden the pass to Jones. Here's Canaan. Pass to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Evans dishes to Gordon. Connects! And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Ariza kicks to Canaan. Back to Ariza. To end the run. No good. Davis with some nice D. And that's an intentional foul. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yep, basket here, and that pretty much wraps it up.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Rockets shooting well. They're at 45%. Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Ariza goes in. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot. Yeah, no question, the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
It's Ariza on the wing. Ariza with another miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
For New Orleans, Drew Holiday.
And he is unable to get the second one. Now Maniunas. Here's Harden. Can't connect. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Best game. I mean, Doris, that's kind of hard for me to answer, given the amount of great games I've had this year. You feel me? It don't matter, though, because best is yet to come. I'm taking over the league the rest of the way. It's that simple. Woo!
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris,
There he is. Hey, how are things back home?
Same as they ever were.
All right.
Listen, when are you gonna come over to the house and have dinner? You know, Jeannie thinks I haven't invited you yet.
All right. Listen, tell her as soon as things slow down for me. So probably in the off season, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan. Now listen, you stay focused out there. You make your old ball coach proud.
All right. Yes, sir, I will, okay?
All right.
All right.